Good morning, we're back at it again. We've had some cooler nights and we've been hit with some frost, and our corn silage it's coming along, but I'm gonna go run some samples. I'm gonna cut some of the corn up and take it to the neighbors who do our shopping for us. Let them take a look at the corn and see where they think it could be at. So that, and I gotta get that other quad track going. I'll walk in a ways to try and get some sort of a relative sample of the corn. It still looks very green, so I'm thinking we're still a ways away. It's also very tall. There, I use the chainsaw because they can take a look at the plants and it's easy. I'm guessing we're still a ways away. Some of the cobs are really big and some of them were small. I'll take it there and we'll go see what they have to say. Okay. Talked to a guy that works on our quad tracks and kind of gave me the same conclusion. This corner post, nothing's showing up. Fuse isn't gone. So I'm gonna rip these 4 corner posts on, see if I can find anything behind there. Whether it's a wire disconnected or something. Hopefully it's something really simple, like a wire. That would be nice. Probably not gonna get that lucky though, but we're gonna take that off and see what we can find. You know, before I go any further, I'm gonna turn the ignition on and see if it happens to light up. Hey, well that wasn't that lucky. Thought maybe the tractor needed a brake. Not like it's been working hard. Alrighty. I'll leave the key on in case something. My guess is it's this control panel that's shot. I'm unplugging all the wires, gonna plug them back in. I don't know, dreaming, I think. Assuming that does nothing, in the next quad track, Terry's been busy detailing, so he's coming here after with the other quad track. This only takes me minutes. I can rip this one out of the other quad track, throw it in here and see whether it's the issue or whether there's a wiring issue or something else. So try this first. I know, probably dreaming. Nothing. Okay, Case has one. They have one in a store that's 2 hours away from here, so I'm gonna diagnose from the other quad track and determine whether I'm heading to that store to go pick one up. I dropped that corn off at the neighbors who are doing our chopping. They're gonna throw those plants and everything through their chopper and then do a dry down to see what the moisture is at. So he was guessing by the look of it that it could be as soon as the middle of the next week that we're chopping our corn, which would be awesome. Okay, well, I got Terry. He parked the quad track. He parked the deep tiller and he headed off to go pick up that part for me. And while he was gone, I am doing some mowing. Might be wondering why would we stop the quad track? Why would we stop the quad track to mow? Well, this area we've never not seeded. And we were so wet this spring, we could never seed it. There was so much water, it was so wet here that we never seeded it. So the grass grew, the weeds grew, and now I want to mow it down so that when we are when he's done deep tilling the field that is just across the highway, then he can come in here with the deep tiller and work this up. I'm hoping he's back soon. He should be back within the next hour or so, and then I will see how the guys are making out. They pulled into another canola field. He's testing wet still. So a while ago, I think they're rolling now. And I'll go see if they need a trucker or what they need. And if they don't, I'm gonna go Harrow. So okay, figured Terry came back with the part. Before I head out to the tractor, I figured I'd go see how the guys are making out with combining. This field has lots of little holes. This is the field. I have actually a video of, we got lots of rain on this field, and yeah, it looks a lot better than what we were suspecting it would look like. Well, we'll go talk to Daryl and see how he's making out. Where there's canola, it looks like there's lots of it, and I'm shelling out a whole bunch as I walk. And it's flat, which I'm sure makes it a lot more fun to combine. And dusty.
Well, it's getting colder outside because it is getting to be that time of year. So today we're getting supper brought to us in a bag. Heather dropped it off, so get ourselves organized here. Yeah, that looks yummy. Looks like a little bit of rice curry kind of thing. So that should be good.
Yeah, it's not in yet. The mechanic that was gonna come and just make sure that everything is kosher before I start plugging stuff in, and he has to reprogram that corner post display. He got held up there at a combine he was working on. I don't know, something happened, but he's still busy with that. So through discussion, we figured we should be good to go, based on the fact that everything was working just fine before. It's just the corner post is broken. So I got no speed. I don't know how fast I'm going. I got no GPS, so I gotta go old school. I gotta actually steer the steering wheel to go up and down. And these roads are not straight. I used to drive pretty straight, but I guess I lost that touch. So guys, I might be wondering, why am I harrowing? This is the only... I'll turn that off. We combined this field. They were forecasting lots of rain, and we decided we were going to combine this field. It was wet. The straw wasn't cured. It was just, there was hardly any dust. But we thought, let's get the crop off, get it in the bin, and we'll deal with the straw afterwards. And so when the straw is like that, it doesn't want to spread as nice, it doesn't want to cut it up as nice. And so we were hoping that we'd get a sunny day so that we could come out here and harrow it. And that is what we're doing. So the harrow bar is completely full of straw, and I'm driving, I'm gonna guess I'm going about 8 to 10 mile an hour, just a guess. Like, I don't even know what gear I'm in, so I think I'm running around. Anyway, doesn't matter. And this field was seeded right around the same time. This wheat field beside us, they're still not able to combine. So right now we're pretty optimistic. Well, we're glad we did it. So just smashing the straw up, spreading it out. When Terry comes with the deep tiller, he can start deep tilling right away and just give her. And because he should be here in about an hour. So spread this straw out, smash it up, and it'll make it'll make seeding better for next year. It's just, we've learned that when we've done this in the past and we haven't harrowed, we've regretted it later on. So these harrows do an awesome job with smashing straw up, and also a great job with leveling dirt off after for seed bed preparation in fall for spring. So as you can see, maybe you can't see, maybe this thing makes my rows look good, but they are definitely not straight. Okay, I just finished, and Terry just pulled into the field. So timing was perfect. I'll lift up, hopefully the straw stays. Terry can cultivate around it and then light that straw on fire. And I'm out of here. This is our last field of cereals this is our last field that we need to actually deep till before we start putting in hydrosun. So when Terry finishes this, that'll be awesome. We get the deep tillers ready for anhydrous, and in roughly 2 weeks we'll start anhydrusing. Maybe a bit sooner. Don't make these approaches are none too wide. Can barely make it. All right, we're out of here.
So we're into a different field here again, and this is the one where the water was literally running onto the field for I don't know how many days in July there rather than running off. The yield is going to be similar to what we expected, but it's crazy to think what this field could have done. We are in areas here that we are seeing, I'm going to say, record yields. If I look at like spots, problem of that is it's not that you get paid per spot, it's on the whole field, and then you get areas like this where there's nothing. So where there's canola, it's good, really good. But where it's not, there's not, and it got too much water, it looks like it's been cultivated. There is nothing here. There's no way of sugarcoating it. There's nothing. Even the weeds died. Everything is dead. So it's crazy to think. But I'm gonna guess half of this field is pretty much pooched, and that's gonna definitely damper our yield, that's for sure. Which we've known that all the way through. And all the way through, we kind of said this field's going to show us, has the ability to show us what canola can do, and then the zeros, and that's exactly what it's doing. So
well, cleaning up these ugly fields is, well, we're getting there. We just finished this 240, and now we're just giving the combines blowing them off. We like to blow them off as often as we can, just to keep the chaff from building up. Then if anything breaks down, or if we have any issues, or if anything gets hot, then we're not dealing with dust and whatever. Keep things clean. Well, that's a wrap. This 240's cleaned up. This field had lots of low holes, so we're just glad these fields are getting cleaned up. Didn't have to fight mud. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for taking the time to watch.